I decided to go live for this reading. I had already started filming, but something was like, go live, talk about these cards, and then start pulling more cards. So that's what I'm going to do. So we got the okay, the oracle cards we got from the Moonology deck is be bold and make the first move. And then we have nothing will come out of the situation. The Nine of Wands in reverse, Death card in reverse, and Queen of Pentacles. So I'm going to speak on what I spoke on before I got started. Before I started the live, and then I'm going to pull some more cards. So basically, the energy that I'm getting is people definitely projecting how they feel onto you, okay, in little ways and big ways. So one of the ways is somebody could be saying to you, oh, you should feel embarrassed. You shouldn't be embarrassed by what you believe in, by what you do, stuff like that. But the thing is, it's not that you're embarrassed about anything. It's more so that you're more comfortable with what it is that you do. And over the course of months or weeks, years, however long it's been, you've been developing yourself more into the person you desire to be, okay? And people, okay, it's like you could have been doing this, you know, quietly, humbly, not around people. But it's like now you're starting to really show that person, show who you are at a core level. And people are like worried about you or feel like you should be embarrassed. But with the Queen of Pentacles here, in this card right here, nothing will come out of this situation. You know that there's no need for you to feel no certain type of way about what you believe in, about what you do, about the type of lifestyle you live, because you're comfortable with who you are with this Queen of Pentacles right here, all right? The card I pulled from the other deck is sometimes the strongest people in the morning are the people who cried all night, all right? So that may be a message for somebody, extra clarification or something like that. 222 on the clock. So, yeah, you're at a place in life where you're more peaceful with who you are, and there's going to be people around you projecting how they feel about you. Oh, no. That, and there's going to be people around you who project how they feel about themselves onto you. So, like I said earlier, the example I gave before I started my live reading was that people, there's somebody who don't want me to speak, and that's why I got on live, to like kind of feel y'all energy a little more and not just always that's why I got on live, to feel y'all energy so we can connect more. But let me pull some cards now. Hey to the one person who's in here, thank you for liking my video. But what I was saying earlier, okay, so like I said, people who don't really have the courage to pursue what they want to pursue, or have the courage to step outside the box, they're going to project how they feel about you onto you. Good morning, Grand Rising. They're going to project how they feel about you onto you. So if they're scared to do things, if they don't have the courage to do things, they're going to be like, oh, you should be embarrassed for doing this. You should feel ashamed of doing this, and blah, 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 blah. But no, that's just how they feel on the inside, because they don't have that courage that you have to pursue certain things that they cannot pursue. All right, so let's keep going. So we got the Two of Swords, the Fool card, and I was definitely feeling this energy of the Fool card. It's like you're a free spirit. You do things differently. It's like you're not afraid to go on certain paths, to go certain places, do certain things. It's like that fear is not inside of you, okay? And when you're dealing with people, Four of Wands, yeah, you're destined. But when you're dealing with people who are too afraid to take these risks with the Two of Swords, okay? They're afraid of the future. That's what I'm getting with this energy. They're afraid of the future, okay? So people who are projecting onto you are people who are afraid of their own potential, All right, but you walking around here being who you are, being the free spirit that you are, walking your path. Okay, I forgot what the title of this video was, but I know it has something to do with people projecting how they feel onto you, which people may want you to feel embarrassed, but they don't know that this is your path. Okay, and it's like they may feel like that you move recklessly and that you don't know the direction that you're going in, so they feel like you should be not confused, but they want you to be confused. They feel like you should be embarrassed because you may be new to something. You may have little experience with something. So you may have flaws here and there. You may have grammar errors and stuff like that. And they're like, oh, this person should be embarrassed. Like, they're not even qualified for this. But no, this is just it's just the start of something new, and of course it's going to take time for you to get adjusted into this and feel comfortable while doing this, but that doesn't mean you're going to stop. And that's why people rather project how they feel onto you, so they can get you to like not believe in yourself, not put in that effort, that focus, because damn, I forgot what I just said. But that's why you're going to have that energy coming towards you, because it's like no matter if you don't have all the answers, no matter if you do feel kind of silly sometimes or kind of goofy, or you go back and you look at your videos and pictures and it's like you may even laugh at yourself, but that's the thing. You are comfortable, you have a lot of courage to pursue things that everybody can't pursue. Let's keep going. So we got the King of Cups, the Tower, and the High Priestess. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Pentacles. So, I usually don't get on live because I be nervous, and I hate to be nervous. But, okay, with this King of Pentacles, the Tower, and the High Priestess, something about your intuition, because we got the King of Cups and the High Priestess. Let me see. Okay, so Spirit is saying, I guess we kind of like moving on. Yeah, there's going to be people with the Tower card who's going to like, I'm not going to say people. We have don't let your past hold you back. Okay, so, and step outside your comfort zone. So I feel like the reading is coming together. But okay, I feel like Spirit, God, or whoever it is that you connect with on a spiritual or religious level, they send you tests like this because, like I said, there's going to always be people who are going to put it like this: new levels, new devils. There's always going to be people who like test you, like especially when you're stepping more outside of your comfort zone, trying to step into who you are, pursuing your purpose, pursuing your path. Okay, there's always going to be like people to test you to see, oh, did you really change? Is this really who you are? Can you really handle the pressure? Can you really handle the heat? You know, because we have the tarot card here. So it's like, yeah, you've been handling the critics, what people have to say, people's misconceptions about you. You've been handling all of that with grace, okay? Receive some extra okay, so King of Cups, you've been handling things with a lot of grace, a lot of maturity and wisdom, with the High Priestess being here, all right? And there's still going to be situations that come into your life unexpectedly to test you. You know, there's still going to be situations like that. But Spirit is saying, with the High Priestess coming out, okay, so like I say, you've been handling things with grace. So, okay, when these situations come about with the High Priestess coming out, it's saying I'm already telling you that this is what Spirit is telling you. Spirit is like, I've already told you about these tests, about these trials, about these tribulations. I already told you that they were coming because you're starting to develop more into who you are, right? I feel like this reading is going in a completely different direction because again, I started off by talking about how there's people projecting how they feel onto you. Okay, so yeah, there's gonna be people who project how they feel onto you, basically, and you know this. This is something that you know. Okay, it's coming with the path that you're on. It comes with the path that you're on. You know, that's why this card, don't let the past hold you back, came out. And step outside of your comfort zone. We have the North Node and the South Node. Yeah, somebody's definitely on their path, okay, the path that they're destined to be on. And there's going to be people who are like, you should be embarrassed by this. You should feel some type of way about this. But you've been doing a lot of undercover work, healing, practicing, preparing for this because you knew that it was coming all along. So it's like I get this sense of people want to distract you from your purpose. That's another reason why we have the Tower card here. People are going to want to distract you from your purpose. People are going to want to project how they feel because you have a lot of faith. Is what I'm getting. Because you have a lot of faith, that scares a lot of people. It doesn't intimidate people. It scares people. It scares people who don't have their faith because these people could even like care about you but be scared of your faith because they don't have that faith. So what it is like in the back of their mind they're thinking, oh, I remember when I used to have faith and it never worked out for me, so I'm scared for this person because what if it doesn't work out for this person? That's what people are processing in their head. So then because they think like that, they're going to come and project onto you. Like, please be careful. Please know what you're doing and blah, blah, blah. But they don't know that you already know, like, what comes with what you're doing. You already know. They think that you're moving blindly, but that's a projection. So we got to keep that in mind. Don't let the past hold you back. And remember to step outside your comfort zone. The people that's projecting onto you is people that have lost their own faith. And they want you to lose yours too because they feel like if they lost their faith like I did, then I know I'm right. If you got faith, you got to believe in your faith because you can't prove the enemy right. You can't do that. You just can't. There's just certain things you can't do. You feel me? So that's why you are gonna intimidate people. I'm not gonna say intimidate. Whatever word I used earlier, it's just gonna be people who look at your faith as something silly, something embarrassing. They want you to feel embarrassed. They want you to feel like, oh, you tripping. Oh, blah 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 blah. We have you want a person who comes into your life by accident and stay on purpose. I feel like these are love cards. Don't put this back because we're not talking about love right now. Tell me about the situation. Never make permanent decisions on temporary feelings. So yeah, I feel like for some of you guys, there are moments where when people say certain things like, "Oh, you shouldn't be embarrassed," and blah blah blah. It's like for a moment, it may get to you. You may be ready to just stop. Like, yeah, you're right. I am embarrassed. I do feel a little embarrassed. But then that's when everything clicks. I was thinking about this last night. I gotta remember what I thought about. But that's when things click. What did I think about? I said something like, the only way you're embarrassed is if you feel embarrassed. But if you don't feel no type of way, then if you're confident in yourself, then you're confident in yourself. If you're embarrassed, you're embarrassed, right? But I feel like your overall energy is confidence. And then people will start to come around and project how they feel. And then just for a second, you be getting ready to change your whole plan up. But then that's when it's like God starts speaking to you and reminding you of your faith. That's when you start seeing angel numbers. That's when you just start getting all this clarity because God wants to remind you. Don't let people project onto you. You feel me? So pull one more card out of this deck. Life is tough, but so are you. Yeah, just keep wanting to talk about love. Okay, life is tough, but so are you. And don't let your past hold you back. So, okay, put it like, what I'm getting now is that as you move forward, as you become more comfortable, more settled in who you are, that like the critics are gonna get even louder. The critics are definitely gonna get even louder because you stepping more into your power, because your confidence is real. The critics are gonna get louder, and Spirit is just saying, life is tough, but so are you. What they're saying is that you can handle the heat. You can handle the heat. You can definitely handle the heat because it's your faith that is allowing you to handle this heat that's coming. You feel me? They're gonna say things to distract you, to make you feel like you shouldn't be doing what you're doing. They're gonna make you feel embarrassed. They're gonna do all of that, but you can handle it. You can definitely handle it. I'm gonna pull 3 more Moonology cards. Okay, so these are like the finishing messages. A new start is coming. A new start is coming. That's too many. Thank you guys who joined and pressed the like button. That really means so much to me. I'm gonna probably start getting on live more often. Okay, we have a new romantic cycle begins. Didn't I tell y'all somebody wants to push a love message through? So I'm gonna probably get back on here and do a love reading. But we have 2 cards that states something new is starting. So I just want to point that out. And wow, it says the end of a tough cycle approaches. So something new is beginning, something is ending and something is beginning, and that makes sense because yesterday and these past 3 to 5 days, I've been seeing angel number 999 and 000. 999 means like a completion, 000 means a reset, a restart. So they want you to know that something is going to begin before something even ends. You know, because you are um because you are, what's the word, you're becoming more comfortable with who you are. It's like it's speeding up your manifestations. It's speeding up your results that you're looking for. You know, it really is. And whatever it is that you're looking for in your life, whatever it is that you're trying to attract, which I see is love, for it could be a multitude of things, but it's a variety of things that you're looking to attract in your life, a variety of good things that you're looking to attract in your life. And you're gonna notice how a lot of good shifts are starting to take place. Like, you may have thought that, oh, this has to end first before this can begin. No, you're gonna see that the current shift that we're going through this week, because there is a shift this week, the current shift that we're going through this week is showing us that you don't have to have everything checked off the to-do list. You don't, they say, dot your dot your I's, cross your T's. Yeah, that's good, but it doesn't always have to be like that for things to get better, for things to work out. So this week you're going to be noticing how, I can't even explain it, but this week you're going to notice how you don't have to have all the answers. You don't have to, things don't have to be a certain way for better things to come into your life, basically. You know? Because whatever needs to end is going to end regardless. Whatever needs to begin is going to begin regardless. All you have to do is, yeah, I was going to say that. So I'm glad I seen this card. Have faith in your dreams. All you got to do is be committed to yourself. You know, be committed to yourself and what you have planned for yourself, what you have going for yourself. I'm getting a lot of messages. Like, it's this other message. I may do a couple different readings today, but it's this other thing that was coming to mind, and it kind of left my mind. Oh no, it's coming back. So the thing is, I feel that this energy of people are seeing the results. People are seeing the results of what they invested into clearly, or they're starting to see it right now. And that's another reason why people want to project onto you, is because they, the same vision you see, trust me, a lot of people see it. That's why they want to hurry up and project onto you, because they see that your faith has carried you so far. And it's like they don't want to feel that they were wrong for giving up on their faith. So they'll rather make you feel like you're wrong for having faith. You feel me? But look, the energy is, um you can just feel, like you can see that vision that you've been having in the back of your head. It's like it's starting to slowly come to the front of your head. You can see it, right? So because you can see this vision, you're more comfortable, you're more relaxed, because you know it's closer, like it's really in arm's reach. So when you know something is right there, when you know that something is on the other side of that door, you really just be chilling. You really just be cool on everything, because there's no need to worry. There's no need to stress. All I gotta do is open that door and it's there. So I hope that made sense. I hope that resonated. But I'm finna get up off of here. I'm probably finna come back on and do a love reading, maybe now, maybe a little later. But I hope it resonated with somebody. If it did, like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all in my next video. Thank you.